I got you.
But yeah, you watched the whole thing. We're live. Welcome to the Dirty Bird Nation Report, the unofficial official podcast of Falcons Twitter. I think I said the same word twice, but I am very tired on this Friday evening or whatever. We had a game last night and we won. We beat the Panthers. I am thoroughly surprised because I thought we were going to lose. Josh thought we were going to win. South Breeze is not here because some people are just way more important than us. Ugh. Just kidding to that important person. I don't need you to come after me. Um, you keep him in check because we can't over here. He's just wild and shit. So it's just me and Josh today. Josh watched the whole game. I did not. I went to sleep at halftime because I was tired. And I don't have time for this team to just waste my life. You know what I'm saying? Even with a win. So, Breeze, I thought you were doing something important. Goodbye. So, Josh, what did you think of the game as a whole?
As a whole, I give
You
them.
we're
I
gonna
get.
win if we won.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, because again, it's the Panthers. We shouldn't have lost
why are
the
there so many
game
people?
when they came here, but as a whole, if I had to give them a grade, I would say like a B minus or a C. Um, the,
See, it was
the
that bad.
no, I
Bro.
mean, well, okay, I'm putting in terms of like the play wasn't up to par because again, it started raining, like people were slipping, some catchable passes were being dropped. So I mean, I put it towards that. But I mean, the defense they played pretty well, except for like few plays. Um, the O line they played solid. Burns he was killing the O line though with the that line of spin move that Dwight Freeman used to do. But I mean, like I said, the entire team they played pretty well. Could have been better had they executed a little better. In the sense of Matt missed really in the red zone. Really, he was like wide open. And then some of the other plays Derek was calling, it just stalled the drive that we had. So I mean, we could have won by more. That's why I give him like a B minus C.
Man, that first half, I only watched the first half. Again, people joining. I went to sleep because, again, don't have time to be playing with this team, and I cherish my fucking sleep. So the first quarter was like a fucking D.
Yeah,
It was a D. It was so bad. The
I mean,
offense was bad. The defense
but
was bad.
but no, I was gonna say the defense they played okay for except for a few spurts.
Yeah, like Neil not fucking paying attention, wanting to be on a highlight reel and crushing the fuck out of Kendall.
Sheffield, no, yeah,
Like
he rocked him.
bruh, how do you hit your teammate? We have
But
on different colors. We
but
got
no,
on what do we have? We had on white, they had on blue. You completely missed homeboy and beat the crap out of Kendall. Is he
but
okay?
I think he is. They didn't say anything else after he left the game. So I'm assuming he's okay. But yeah, I mean that's Neil. Like he he tries to go for the kill shot too many times, and because of that, the teammates they get caught in the crossfire.
R.I.P. Poor Kendall. Ruined that man's career all because you didn't want to make a proper tackle. You just want to fucking smush somebody.
Right.
What Bree say? Bree said, "You're just happy we're moving further away from Justin Field."
You may be right, Breeze.
But he said, "A
And
draft."
but look, but this is the thing too. the NCAA, they gave these kids basically a free year. So who's to say these kids are even going to like declare for the NFL after this year?
Shit. Just like
We're
Trevor,
all
like
just assuming that Lauren, yeah, we're just assuming that they're going to leave. But this is just a free year for them. They may just come back and play next year. We don't know.
right. Especially who knows how many games Trevor's gonna be out. Because I think
Right.
for his conference, I think saw somebody say it's a mandatory 10 days of like testing or something.
So there, that's like two games right there, possibly.
Yeah. Bree said you'd be a fool not to leave. You right. Yeah, he's right about
Well,
that. If if I knew I was gonna make it on an NFL team, I too. Who's Cast Talk? Shout out to you. I haven't seen you on
well,
here. Yeah, I wouldn't
well.
think.
I wouldn't say that though because again, the Jamie Newman who he enrolled at Georgia, we all thought he was gonna be our starter, whatever. He opts out. Now they're saying this boy may even go undrafted because again, the last game that they had with him was a year ago at Wake Forest, and where he could have came to Georgia, shot his market value up, playing with a good team in Georgia, but since he opted out, he probably just shot himself in the foot. He's gonna be like a super late round pick, or he's just gonna be flat out undrafted.
Yeah. Josh Gunn say draft Stetson. Who's Stetson? Who's
No,
Stetson?
Stetson he's our quarterback for UGA. He Stetson is
Um,
is is a nice kid. He's a nice kid. He plays with a ton of heart. But no, he no. If he makes an NFL roster, like no, no.
dog. he Bree said he cheeks. Yeah, I look. I don't know. Anybody new listening to
No,
this?
no, none. He's not. He's not. He's okay. He's okay. I won't say he's cheeks. He's okay.
He said cheeks, straight up cheeks. When did Keanu get his ankles collected? Was it in this game?
Man, it was a check down. Mike Davis, the dude who killed us down here. He catches a pass from Teddy Bridgewater. Kiki is right there to make the tackle. This dude, he does like this fake dead leg thing and shakes Kiki and get like another 2-3 yards. I'm like, how do
Damn.
you fall for something like that? Mike Davis is not the swiftiest guy out there. He's basically built like a bowling ball. So I was like, how could you even fall for something like that?
Cause it's Keanu. Look, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm gonna say it. Neil got to go in
No,
the
no, no, no,
new.
no, 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 no.
Neil got to go.
Since honestly, since Quinn has been gone, Neil has slick returned back to form. He rocked Davis last night though.
Look, he ain't. Yeah, if he's moved to linebacker, sure.
Right.
But if they're
Yeah.
gonna keep him in, he said, yeah, keep doing the Cupid shuffle. Yeah, if they're gonna keep him doing what he's doing, covering, I think that's the right terminology.
No, you're
You
right.
know, I'm still learning. If he's
No,
doing that, he can't stay on this team.
no, yeah. Kiki, he needs to move, play in the front four at linebacker. I'm sorry, front seven at linebacker. And his game is to play close to that line of scrimmage, blitz when you can, and just cover everything within 8 to 10 yards. Outside of that, he doesn't need to be in the back four anymore. But he's deadly around that line of scrimmage, especially when we blitz him.
Deadly. Who is Sam Howell?
I have no idea.
I don't watch college football.
Who
Y'all know I don't watch
who is Sam Howell?
until it's the big people, the big shit. You know, what used to be bowl games. What is it now? The playoffs?
No. You used to have bowl games, but only 4 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, I used to watch the
The
big
bowl
bowl.
game, the bowl. Yeah.
Oh, Sam Howell is the quarterback from the Tar Heels.
Oh, yeah. He's slick. He's slick fly, but he's like a sophomore, so he won't come out till like after next year.
He kind of looks like
He
he kind of looks like Jake Fromm, like in the face.
I knew you was gonna say that, but now he's slick a baller though. He can play a little bit.
Hey, I know UNC is my school now. Okay, for basketball, but still, I kind of claim them in the CFB, even though I don't watch it. But you know, their jerseys are pretty colors. What's up, Just Say G? You know that Tar Heel blue is a stone cold color. He's called ACC Rookie of the Year. Plays weak.
He does play in the ACC. I will give you that. But again, if we're gonna use that for him, can we say the same thing about Trevor?
Oh. So you do want Justin Fields?
No. He plays in the weak conference too. Big Ten is crap. I mean, who's in the Big Ten?
Look, Purdue defeats Ohio State almost every year.
Like once every 3 years.
That's still a lot. That is still a lot for Purdue.
I give you that.
I went to Purdue. I know how crappy our football team is.
But I'm just saying, like nobody. Big Ten is the one team like conference, and that's it. Everybody else is subpar.
Aaron, hold on. Trevor has played Bama, LSU, and Ohio State, though. Do you have a rebuttal for that, Joshua?
Yeah, no, I do not. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Aaron Moses, you have lost your goddamn mind. This is a UNC Tar Heel podcast. Get your Duke Blue bullshit out of here, okay? Thank you. Fuck Duke. Dukity, Duke. Okay? That's right. That's right, just CJ. It's Heel Nation, baby. Okay? Heel Nation over here. And I'm getting them Tar Heel ones that come out in 2021. I'm getting them.
You rich.
I ain't rich. I'm gonna steal something and sell it. Shit. Let me get my hands on a bag of weed. It's on and popping. This ain't a CFB podcast. Why do y'all keep asking these questions? How many losses Clemson takes if they play an SEC schedule?
Honestly, I would say maybe 2, and I would say that's coming from probably Bama and Georgia. Outside, I think Clemson they'll probably play a close game in Florida, but outside of that, they'll dog LSU this year. They'll dog Ole Miss, South Carolina. They'll dog everybody else except for, like I said, Georgia, Bama, and that's it really.
College basketball is not washed. Easy game for a big game. You know what? Yeah, we ain't talking about no goddamn foot.
You gotta think where you at. Like Clemson. The South is Clemson. I mean, college football is king in the South.
Is it?
College football is more popular than the NFL in the South.
Probably. I just can't get into college football, y'all. Like, unless it's the big games. Probably because I went to I went to two
It's more,
schools that had
but it's
trash
more,
football.
but it's more unpredictable though. That's why it's more entertaining. Like again, like how you said with Purdue, they they just may have one good game and just ball out against Ohio State. Stuff like that makes college football amazing.
Yeah, but I just maybe if we went to a winning school like Bama or like Florida
No, because
back
it
in the
gets
day.
at that point it gets routine. It's like okay, like you said, this is Bama, this is Florida, so they're supposed to beat certain teams. But when you have like teams like Purdue, be they Giant, and like Ohio State, like that gets you excited. It's like man, like I want to watch more college football games to see if more upsets happen.
I didn't. I Purdue sucks. It's just like a miracle, game. Like, oh wow, we really did that. Question from King Cooper. I guess that's 2 underscores. Why does Louis Riddick hate Matt Ryan? He was super
Man,
critical of him during that Monday Night Football game.
man, I wish I knew, but that like I said, if he becomes a GM, he gonna try to find a way to ship Matt out because I don't think he like Matt at all. Like he tried him on one play. He's like what made Matt think he had the arm for that throw? And it's like dude, like what do you like one bad throw? Like you trying to kill this man over one bad throw? Like my God.
Like, who is he? He's on ESPN.
Yeah, the black ball guy. He kind of like.
Oh, he's just a hater. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
he's knowledgeable about the game, but to me, like he's just trying to like crap on Matt just because.
like, you know, these reporters and stuff, they just hate Atlanta players. Okay, it just is what it is. They just hate
Right.
Atlanta players, and they just gonna
I,
say whatever.
yeah, because I was shocked that Troy Aikman gave Matt Ryan a shout out. He was like Matt been one of his favorite QBs of the last 12 years that he saw play. Like I was shocked that Matt even got that praise from a Hall of Famer because he doesn't get that much love from the media.
Yeah. Question: Why did you do the dots? Just say it. Just say fuck. Type fuck. I want you to type fucking right now.
No,
Type it out. You can criticize Matt Ryan. You can criticize him. Hell, I've
but
criticized.
it has to be logical though. Don't
Yes.
say like, oh,
Thank you. He said it.
like why did he tie his shoe the other like how he tied his other shoe? Like let it be like logical. Like be like,
Yeah.
oh, he held the ball and he stared down the receiver. Let it be something like that. Don't let it just be something crazy that literally every quarterback does in the league. Like Matt made the same mistake that we seen Brady, Breeze, Peyton, uh, Rivers, all other quarterbacks make that play this game. Matt makes those same mistakes.
hmm But they call out Matt for it, but they don't call out Brady. They don't call out Ben for doing that. It's just like little shit. But it's constructive critiques and cuss outs, like I do, are fine when it's like a
Correct.
legit thing. But when it's just some stupid shit, then no, I won't fucking you know, I just
Yeah,
won't. They,
yeah, because if last night Matt he had a bad throw where I think Ridley ran like some type of out route and he kind of like sailed the ball out of bounds. Ridley was open too. So it's like just stuff like that. Like, yeah, that was a bad throw. But don't like kill the man like, oh Matt Ryan still like look, he can't even throw to an open Calvin Ridley on the route. Like a quarterback is gonna have like 2, 3 bad throws a game. Like that just come with the game.
yeah, he's made bad throws. And like King Cooper just said, Matt makes a bad throw. People critique. Julio drops a pass. It's cricket. Well, he says MF crickets. I mean,
Yeah.
I talk about Julio dropping passes.
No. But
That's
a
me.
lot of people don't. We do because we don't.
We the truth. We speak the truth.
Yeah, but again, like if Lewis Riddick saw Julio drop a pass on the crucial down, he'd be like, oh man, that's a rare, and he'll probably just like leave it alone. But if it's Matt, like I said, he'd be like, what made Ryan think he had the arm strength to attempt that throw? Dude, like come on, man, like you don't need to like go in on the dude off of one bad throw.
Right. Oh yeah, Aaron. I forgot about this. I told you I went to sleep. Yeah, that pick he threw after the
It was
defense did well, it hurt my heart. It did.
that was a bad pick too. Yep.
It hurt my heart. I was like, oh yay, defense gotta stop. And then we're going and going, and I'm like, great.
Right. And then it was to
Great.
a bum. It was to a bum cornerback that like Dante Jackson is trash. Like I'm surprised that man is still in the league because I've never seen him do anything good outside maybe his rookie year when he had like 4 or 5 picks. Outside of that, that man is garbage, garbage.
Doc, what in the world happened? Speaking of cornerbacks, what happened with AJ Terrell? Cause he said something today. I wonder if he blocked me. Because it was he didn't use the right two. Okay. So hold on. I'm trying to find it. Oh, he didn't block me. Okay. He said different tax he said different tax bracket and did the handshake emoji. Y'all talk too much. Hashtag respectfully. So I'm trying to figure out, and the 2 is a TO, not TOO. So, I had to correct it because
he was just trying to get the tweet off, man. He wasn't trying to be
you are too old to know the difference between 2, 2, and 2. Like, it's not hard. You're in a different tax bracket. You're going to be in my tax bracket if you don't know how to spell soon. You know what I'm saying?
No, maybe people were talking about him on that. It was like third, and I think maybe like 15, and basically they gave up a bum to I think DJ Moore. But I mean, he was there. He just didn't like locate the ball. So I mean, I guess that's what he was referring to, and people probably got on him about that play. But outside of that, I mean, I thought he played pretty well last night.
Cast Talk says he's bragging about money but played average.
I mean, he played okay last night. I mean, I don't remember anyone catching him except for that one catch.
I only watched half a game, so I don't know. I'm fucking paying attention. I was paying attention to when the defense as a whole was messing up, and then when Oliver helped make a sack. I think was it a sack or did they stop the run?
No, it was a run. It was him and AJ. They read the reverse correctly, and both of them they got to that ball pretty quick. Like they both just shot like they came out of a cannon, and they made the play.
Seeing Oliver does something disgusts me because I want him gone.
No, I mean they're finally playing him how he should have been played. Like he's almost like Neil. You don't want them too far from the line of scrimmage. That's where everything goes crazy. You want them as close to the line of scrimmage as possible. Like AJ is perfect for a cover 2 scheme. Once he gets past 10 yards, that's when you gotta like worry about him. Like how you do with Neil.
Doc, I can't wait to get out of here. He's Bigfoot motherfucker above me. God damn. Get on my nerves. All that. Sit down. Shit. Why you need to be? This apartment is not that big to be doing all that walking. Anyway.
They got stuff to do, man. You don't know what they have in they place. They probably got like a mini mansion up there.
Ain't no mini man. It's the same. fucking layout. Okay, he better not be having sex tonight because I want to be asleep the whole night. Damn it. Anyways, thoughts. He locked down DJ Moore. Okay. Thoughts on Carter. Think it's tragic. Matt and Julio have had to spend most of their careers with him. Carter's trash. I mean, he's trash. He's still trash.
Yeah,
He'll always
that's what
be trash.
that's what I'm saying. Like we should have won by more. Like we should have won by like at least like 14 points. Had we had a confident OC because we was in the red zone like 5 different times, and like the first two drives we ended up kicking field goals. Like
Yeah.
we should have blown Carolina out last night.
Yeah, Carter, he just, how did we get all the way down the field and then
And then
Koo
just
is out?
bog down.
It's just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, 80% of the plays you call are questionable. There was one play where I think we were on the 30 or 40 or something. And the ball, there was a guy wide open on the right side. And he was like literally either in the end zone, or like so close that it was all he had to do was stick his arm out if he caught the ball. But he was wide open, and we passed it to someone in the middle of the field. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, either the play was called dumb or Matt just didn't see that this guy was wide open.
Matt
Like,
probably
I
didn't see
don't.
him.
I'm like, dog, why are we throwing it to him? There's a play designed to throw it to this guy in the middle of these defenders and all this shit. And of course, whoever it was, like, didn't catch it. It was incomplete pass. But homeboy, it was in the back. I can't tell you who was in the back because I don't know. I don't know if it was really, I don't know. But I was so annoyed, like, dude, what the fuck? Why are we calling this? Why didn't you see it? Like, I get, look, with Matt, if the pocket collapses, it's over. Too fast, you just gotta do what you gotta do. But still, like, and I think that was the last play before Koo kicked it in. But that's just annoying. Like, Dirk comes up with all these stupid fucking plays and shit and expects to be kept. He's got to go. I don't know why we're sticking with him.
Well, no, he probably just don't even care at this point. He just calling whatever you want to call.
He's like, oh, will this fit? Let's see if this works. That's what I feel like he's doing. He's flipping through the book and he's stopping on a page and then going any, mini, mighty, mo, and then
But I will say he does call plays based on like the fact that we had Matt and Julio. Not that the fact that this play ain't working, not. It's just the fact that, like, hey, I got some good players, so they should make it work regardless. And that's how I feel like he called games for us. It's like help these players get in a position to succeed. Like, stop relying so much on the fact that you have good players. Just have good plays for those good players that you have.
That's true. King Cooper, look, I don't know. He got to go. Just like the Cheeto has to go. So on November 3rd, y'all need to vote that fucker out. Okay? I've done my early voting. All right. So I got that out the way. Y'all need to vote that motherfucker out. All right. And be prepared for whatever happens. Like, if you got a Thule, you better take it with you. Because people are gearing up for civil unrest. And we want everybody to be safe. I am not going nowhere like that whole week. So just in case, you know what I'm saying, get supplies for your house to stay inside and carry whatever weapon you need to carry with you because it could get ugly. All right, folks. But make sure you jump. Well, of course you ain't worried about them because you are kind of. I ain't trying to put your business out there, but you got some protection. South Breeze. He said you voted for Trump.
I see.
Hey, I ain't let these people crazy. Shoot, I'd be damned if I leave this house with these crazy people. Especially, oh God, please get this man out of office. But Lord Jesus,
Yeah, he got to go.
I'm just so
Yeah,
ready.
yeah,
So,
I agree.
vote
I'm not worried either.
Biden Harris 2020. Woohoo! Even though Biden's weird as fuck, but you know, better can't get any worse than this. What else was I gonna bring up? Oh, South Breeze want to bring up something about Dan Marino that comparison
Oh,
happened about the Hall of Fame. If Matt deserves the Hall of Fame, there was some graphic that came out comparing Dan Marino stats and Matt Ryan stats, and Matt Ryan had better stats. And South Breeze wanted us to discuss it. He deserves Hall of Fame regardless. I don't care if it was a different era or not.
thank
So
you, thank you.
stats
Because
are
again,
stats.
exactly. Because after Brady, Breeze, A-Rod, I mean, oh, Big Ben, um, and I guess maybe Rivers. I mean, who else is next in line? Matt Ryan. Like,
Yeah, that's it. Plain and simple, shawty. Plain
like
and
people,
simple.
like people, they could try and discredit him. Like, oh, he had Julio, yada yada yada. And my thing is like when people try and bring up his weapons, it was like, okay, outside of Gonzalez and Julio, we didn't know Roddy White was gonna turn out how he was. And outside of Roddy, Julio, and Gonzalez, you can't name any other like chill weapon that Matt had. Maybe
Right.
from a receiver standpoint. So it's like people kill me when they try and bring up his weapons because I mean they don't do it for Philip Rivers, and he played with two Hall of Famers, and this man didn't even get to a Super Bowl. No MVPs of that either, but he played with LT and Antonio Gates, and he
That's
still
it.
can get the job done. But it's always with Matt. They like to bring up his weapons.
Now, Breeze. I thought you hated the when people brought up rings and championships. Now you bringing up rings and championships. Is this
It's
you or is this Marcus?
if that right if that's the case, then we might as well just put Flacco in the Hall of Fame because he's like top 20, top 25 passing yards all time, and he has a ring. So do we want to add Flacco into the Hall of Fame too? Is
Right.
that
We
that's
gonna
what y'all
add
telling me?
who else? Carson Wentz. We gonna add him to the Hall of Fame.
Right. So I mean the ring thing is you can't do that because again you had Dan Fouts playing in the same um era with like I think maybe Bradshaw and or Marino, and Dan Fouts doesn't have a ring, but he's still considered one of the greatest quarterbacks within his era. So I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
could we could do the same thing with Matt, and in Matt's era, he's one of the top 10, top 5 quarterbacks. That just the way that you slice it.
Boom. Mic drop. Facts. Figgity facts. Um now the rest of this season is gonna be real questionable. Poor Ridley.
No, we
Got a mid
no
foot
he
sprain.
he has a foot ring.
Yeah, I think that's what they said right now. He has a mid. He's considered day to day and was diagnosed with a mid foot sprain. The test didn't show much.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then he may miss the next game, which I think is Denver, but he should be okay.
Yeah,
He
should
just got to stay off his foot.
need to do more tests. Now, was that a non-contact injury?
Nah, he when he got tackled, the dude kind of like rolled over his foot, ankle. At first, I thought it was ankle, but then he started holding his foot, and then once he started holding his foot, I just started thinking about Julio. Well, Julio fractured his foot that year. I was like, oh God, please, not Calvin T. But
Right.
but no,
Who-
it just initially like he just twisted his ankle a little bit. But I mean, like I say, he's day to day. He'll be okay.
At least we got a whole 10, 11 days for him to
Yeah,
recover.
exactly.
But if he gotta miss a game, he gotta miss a game. Shit.
True.
Like, dog, you don't need to be another Julio. There is only one Julio. All right. One freak of a athlete. And really, you're not Julio. So you need to recover. Julio can play all injured and stuff, but really, you just need to sit your butt down and recover. This season is not that serious if we're gonna keep it 100. Like they said, Marcus asked us if we were all excited and stuff. I was like, excited for what? The team still sucks ass, even though we won. But in the first half, they showed us that they still suck.
No, we're aside from dirt. The defense is looking competent. They're actually giving them competent coaching on that defensive side of the ball. Like Fourier, that boy balling this year.
He is.
Fourier is balling. He's like our best linebacker this year.
He's a
Debo,
ball.
his play is starting to ramp up too. But from start to finish, Fourier been balling. But
He's a ball.
but but like I
Positive.
said, they just look comfortable now. Like the Ulbrich and Raheem, they're playing to the players' strength, and the players are executing for the most part. Now,
They didn't look that comfortable in the first half.
I mean, again, for the most part, they're responding.
In the second half, they probably stepped it up. In the first half, it was still a wee bit questionable.
Right. But I mean, like I
So
said, the whole play of the team overall was like a B minus a C. But again, that's because it started to rain after a while.
rain don't stop no show.
They can mess up the play. That's how Matt Ryan scored on that run because the cornerback for Carolina slipped and he can't catch his footing. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean it affected everybody. So
I guess. I guess, fam. I guess. Um. So what else happened? Shit, I don't know. Overall, oh, I thought someone else tweet said something. Yeah, that was a fucking game. I mean, we won.
we should have
Bad
swept them.
shit happened. Good shit happened. And we got 11 days or 10, whenever you're listening, however many days, till the next game. And maybe we win, maybe we don't. Y'all need to tell us how y'all feel about us winning. If your team tank or if your team win.
You cannot tank, man. You cannot
Hey,
tank because
the-
again, look at the Dolphins, look at the Browns, look at I guess the Bengals. Like there's no such thing as tanking in the NFL. It doesn't work. It's not the NBA where you could tank and get a LeBron or Trey Young or like a top tier player, and he just transcends your organization.
uh,
You can't do that in NFL. And then on
you
top of that, we
can.
have talent here. We have talent here. It's just the coaching that's killing this team.
Is it? Is it really? Because some of these players look off too.
No, again, since Quinn's been fired, Neil is looking like Keanu Neal. Like he's reading and he's blowing up plays. He's killing people. Like
Yeah,
Neil
killing his
is
own players because he's colorblind.
that was one
Apparently,
play. That was one play. But Neil is looking good. Again, Dion and Fourier, they're looking good as a duo. Like that A gap blitz that we've been running since Quinn been fired is like one of the bright spots on the defense. It's like that thing. If we need to play that, we gonna send Neil through the A gap, Dion through the A gap before they do the A gap, and they get home.
but they gotta call a play. If we don't call a play, then you know.
Yeah, I mean the offense. I mean we still got Dirt, and that's not helping us. So I mean
Uh-uh.
outside of Dirt, everyone is looking decent.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm tired. I had a long fucking day. So y'all tell us if again you are team tank to get the highest draft pick possible, or if you are team win. And if you're a team win or team tank, tell us why and who you want us to draft. Even if it's not a quarterback. Because again, there's only like two, well now three quarterbacks since y'all threw in Sam, whoever. That's the first time I've heard
Somehow.
someone throwing a different quarterback besides Justin and Trevor. So
But Sam he's a sophomore, so he can't declare anyways.
when can they declare? Junior?
Yeah, you have to be a junior or a redshirt sophomore. Like you have to be 3 years removed from high school to declare for the NFL.
Well, damn. I don't. Well, I guess it depends on who the new GM is gonna be.
I'm team win, and my draft pick for our first pick in the first round would be Micah Parsons, that linebacker from Penn State. That boy's a dog, and he's a true middle linebacker. You get him with Dion and Fourier, we cooking. We cooking right then and there.
I don't watch college football, so I don't know. I base my picks off of the fucking what's that shit that they do? The slave auction. People call it a slave auction.
It's not a slave auction, and
It does.
you're thinking about the combine, and
Yes.
that thing is like fool's gold because like you could be a bummy um football player but a great athlete, and you could kill it at the combine and get drafted in the first round and go to a team and just flop
That is
because
true.
because a kid, Stephen Hill, he played at Miller Grove High School and he played at Georgia Tech. The boy could fly. Crazy athlete. Went in the first round and flopped. Like that's just what happened. So you can't put your entire stock into the combine.
That is true. But people do say it does remind me of a slave auction. When people started saying that, they're like, look, I'm like, oh damn, that does look like a slave
No, it's
auction.
not because this it's not comparable, man. The NFL is not comparable to slavery.
Yes,
Like
it is.
no, it's not. All this stuff is done on free will. Like these kids are signing up to play football to go to the NFL. They're
Okay.
actually getting compensated millions, hundreds of thousands at the very least
Okay, what
for
was
their
that
service.
shit? What I'm
And,
trying to think. What
and
was the shit?
then and
What they call the white slaves? What they call them? Indentured servants. The NFL players are indentured servants because they still get paid, but they're still in.
they get to go home to their family if they have one.
Yes,
they still
they're indentured servants.
they still they still again they still have hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions.
So they're
Again,
the white slaves.
they quit at any moment. it's still free will. They can leave an organization at any moment, whatever they're choosing. So again, you can't compare that to actual slavery.
Okay, it's indentured servitude then. The, they do this. They do this.
It's
They do
not
the
that easy.
slave auction, but then they're indentured servants because they take their height, they
Nah,
take their weight, they show off their bodies. How much can you bench? How much can you bench press, boy? They do that.
don't
How fast can you
don't.
run, boy?
But isn't that almost like a typical physical checkup for your doctor? They take your height, they take your weight, they take your blood pressure.
They don't
Like
make me run, and I ain't
they
doing it
they
for
ask
like.
you, are you physically um active?
But do you take a physical for to see which job is going to pick you? Like you have 30, how many teams? 32 jobs looking at you. Like, ooh, should we pick you? See? That's what they did at slave auctions. There's a bunch of people and there
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
here's this man, here's this group of black men and women. Do you want them? Yes or no? This is what they can do and
So
stuff.
so so they be so they, so they be at the combine ripping the kids away from their parents.
Yeah, pretty much. They do. Cause guess them kids they be ripped away from their parents for
They do?
what 6 months out of the year, pretty much.
No,
They gotta
that's
go travel and stuff, be away from their
they have
families.
a job.
Yeah, like indentured servants. Telling y'all, if y'all agree
Oh
with
my
me,
God.
let me know. If y'all agree with Josh, let him know. Just put it in the comments. Are you team
Please.
me, indentured servants, or team Josh, and that they're not indentured servants? Oh yeah, Breeze, we are at, I don't know how many subs we have, but I know we're not at 100. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's literally free to do. If you listen to it in podcast form, just subscribe to it on YouTube and then like the fucking YouTube. Just subscribe and hit the like button. It is free to do. When we hit 100 subscribers, we will be giving away one of the subscribers a jersey. One of the subscribers on YouTube. Not on the podcast as a whole, not on Twitter. You have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel to win the jersey of your choice. It's like free. I don't know. There's so many of you people that listen to this show. I don't understand how we don't have 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Right.
Like, it's literally free. You just hit the fucking red button that says subscribe. Like, why don't y'all want free stuff? Why don't y'all want free jerseys? Like, I've given away free stuff to people. It hasn't like been extravagant like a jersey. That's because we don't got no monies yet. But when we get some monies and some more sponsors, then guess what? Y'all can get better stuff. But right now, we're gonna give you a big ass prize, which is a whole a real NFL jersey. Not no fake shit, a real jersey of your choice for free. So hit the fucking red button. And just have your
Free.
friends that are Falcons fans. They don't even have to watch this shit. Just hit the fucking red button and tell them to like this video. Just hit the like button. Hit the red button that says subscribe and hit the fucking like button. That's it. Okay. So, in closing, who do we play next? The Vikings?
No, we already played them. I
We did?
think
Oh, fucking.
that they were our first win.
Oh,
I think we played Denver after this mini bye week.
well, we hope we win. I think. I don't even care. I don't give a
Bradley Chubb, he a dog, so we gonna have to block him. If we don't, it's gonna be a long day for that O line and Matt.
Goodness gracious. Sending prayers to our O line and Matt. Hopefully we win. I don't know if we're going to do another show. Maybe we'll take 11-day break. I don't know. If you see us again, surprise. If you don't be surprised. because just like y'all, we could use a break, but we might come back and do something. I don't know yet. I'm just tired. And do you have any shout outs?
Um, since y'all got on me last week, I would shout out my little boy, Kason. Um,
Jesus, thank you. 'Cause that was rough. Like, damn.
I mean, I don't want to get crucified again, but yeah,
Yeah,
that I love you.
yeah, you can't be denying your child, fool.
I'm not denying.
Uh, shout out to sleep because that's what I'm about to do. And it's about to be a beautiful thing because I've had a long day and I'm going to have to do everything tomorrow. Shout out to sleep. And no, I don't want to say that. I was going to be petty for a second. But I'm growing. I'm not going to do that tonight. So,
No pettiness.
with that being said, and most importantly, understood, especially if you caught it. We out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, all that stuff. We really appreciate y'all, even though we don't say it too often. And that's because we just be forgetting. But we appreciate y'all. We at this bitch.